Tips for using a pressure cooker. Use a pressure cooker on all sides. Pressure cookers are among the indispensable cooking tools in nearly every active kitchen. Although it is known to cause some significant risks in the kitchen if used improperly, many of the advantages it offers are preferred. Chief among them is that it reduces cooking time by up to 70% compared to regular pots. When you cook food in a pressure cooker, you use much less energy. This will have a positive impact on your kitchen expenses, as it will be directly reflected in your monthly electricity and natural gas bills. Recipe: tandoori chicken in a pressure cooker. How do you use a pressure cooker? First of all, you should make sure that the pressure cooker you will be using for cooking is intact and has not lost its functionality, and that the parts such as the rubber and whistle of the pressure cooker are clean and not worn out. Prepare the ingredients for the food you are going to cook and put them in the pot. Although the amount of water you will add to it varies depending on the model of the pot, this amount should not be less than half a cup of water. Pressure cooker dishes: 18 quick and delicious cooking recipes. Use a pressure cooker. After adding the food water, proceed to the process of closing the lid, which is one of the most important points of using the pressure cooker. It is very important to close the lid properly so that air does not seep into the pan. Improperly closing the lids can cause many accidents during cooking or food not being cooked properly. With the lid closed, put the pot on the stove, if available, and place the device known as the pressure cooker whistle in an upright position. After a while, when the whistle begins to blow and gives a high steam, lower the whistle and turn on the burner. Pay attention to the cooking time you have set in line with the pressure cooker cooking times specified in your pressure cooker user manual or as a result of your experience. How to open the pressure cooker. The first answer to the question of how to open a pressure cooker is that you need to be patient. After the time you specify, turn off the bottom of the stove. But do not move the pot immediately. Wait a while for the steam to dissipate. Make sure that this time is at least 10 minutes. Then turn the pot whistle to the vertical position and wait until the steam is complete. If you try to open the lid before the internal pressure is sufficiently relieved, the lid may jump out of place due to the pressure, causing unwanted explosions and burns. For this reason, you should not rush in any way and be absolutely sure that the steam release is complete before opening the lid. The pressure cooker is leaking air. What should I do? The pressure cooker is leaking air. What should I do? If the pressure cooker is old-fashioned and air is leaking, it is possible that the tires on the nozzle of the pot have been damaged due to prolonged use. In this case, what you need to do is take the pressure cooker to the pot repairers. If your pressure cooker is new and leaking air, you should contact the authorized company you purchased it from. For products covered by the warranty, you can request support from the contact numbers and the store where you purchased it. Recipe: tush kebab in a pressure cooker. It is worth emphasizing that the pressure cooker whistle must always be kept clean, because this little part has a big role when it comes to the working principle of the pressure cooker. If the whistle is clogged, it gives the wrong signal, or if it does not work properly, you could have dangerous results and you may not get the desired result from the food you are cooking. More delicious recipes with 15 practical kitchen tools. Whatever food you're cooking, the inside of the pot should not be filled with more than 2/3 of the food. Even when cooking legumes such as dry beans, this ratio should be specified as 1/2. You must make sure that there is enough space in the pot for steam to cook the food. Finally, since using a pressure cooker does not allow to open the lid and check whether the food has been cooked or not, it will be useful for you to follow the cooking times specified in the user manual. Also, if possible, set your kitchen clock alarm while keeping these times. No matter how much you trust your memory, don't leave it to chance. What is a pressure cooker? It is a type of utensil that cooks food by working on the principle of using the power of steam. Since the food is cooked without coming into contact with the air, the nutritional value of the food is preserved. In this way you can cook all kinds of vegetables and meat dishes easily, quickly and healthily. With proper and careful use, you can eliminate risks such as pressure cooker explosion and enjoy the benefits of pressure cooker cooking to the fullest. How to choose a pressure cooker? Although it is produced by many different brands today, the principle of using a pressure cooker is the same, and the mechanisms in general are similar to each other. An important point here is that the product has a guarantee. In addition, if the brand is a brand that you know and trust, it will give better results. Apart from this, the operation and program buttons used on the lid parts of the new generation of pressure cookers produced in recent years may differ. You should examine in advance the features of the product you are going to buy and choose the one that you think is easy, practical and useful. What meals can be prepared in a pressure cooker? The pressure cooker, a time-saving product in the kitchen, helps to cook many dishes in a shorter time. You can easily cook dishes that require boiling in a pressure cooker. Are you going to make a pie? To make potato paste, you can boil potatoes in a pressure cooker. Do you want to make stew? You can bring red or white meat with vegetables after boiling them in a pressure cooker. You can also use a pressure cooker to make the beans soft. You can also cook ashura ingredients in a pressure cooker as quickly as possible and continue with the remaining stages in a regular pot. You can also prepare delicious soups such as lentil soup in minutes. All you have to do is review the pressure cooker instructions in your home and check the cooking time. Recipe: pressure cooked chicken with tandoori flavor. 3 different quick and practical pressure cooker recipes. 1. Quince jam has never been so easy to make. Quince jam. Jam is one of the indispensable tastes of Turkish cuisine, especially when it comes to breakfast. You can make jam from almost any fruit and some vegetables. For this you can use the method of boiling for hours in the pot inherited from our mothers and grandmothers, or you can make use of the pressure cooker for this function. Thus, even if you have a busy work or home life, you can prepare your own jam in very quick, easy and practical ways. A pressure cooker can be a great cooking method, especially for quince jam, which is a hard fruit. Quince jam in a pressure cooker. 2. Hummus can be cooked quickly. Chickpea meat meal. Legumes, like meat, are among the most difficult food products to cook. Hummus is one of the most popular pressure cooker dishes. If you intend to cook chickpeas even in a pressure cooker, be sure to marinate them the day before and wait for them to swell. After you add the ingredients, your meal will be ready in no time, like 15 to 20 minutes in a pressure cooker. You can also enjoy chickpeas, which have the consistency of cotton. Hummus in a pressure cooker. 3. Yes, you heard right. Pressure cooker cake. Pressure cookers are a candidate for a throne not only in ordinary pots, but also in ovens. You can also prepare many of the dishes and desserts you cook in the oven using a pressure cooker. Do not ask if there is a cake in the pressure cooker. Try it and see the result for yourself. For this purpose, after preparing the cake according to the specified recipe, grease the pressure cooker just like oiling a baking tray or mold and leave the dough to bake. After baking time, your cake is ready. You have to do this with an old-fashioned, aluminum, pressure cooker. The new type of pressure cooker made of steel does not give good results when it comes to cakes.